All right, and continuing with our races, and at the last, and finally arriving at complete adventure, also known as the last tar pit of a shit ton of prestige classes.
Is any adventure truly complete?
Adventure? Yeah, probably. Hey, guys. Our grading scale briefly. So S class only really works in the prestige class system and offers a unique playstyle or brings a playstyle up to a point where it feels like you do the thing well. Yeah. Notably, the grades are as much based on just uniqueness, how fun they are to work, as much as they are power and everything else. A is offers a unique experience by either adding to the core class or going off on its own tangent. B has good ideas and executes on them well enough to make the class runnable, but has a few things that don't quite work. Or I probably should have also put this as an or alternatively is a strictly better clerk, but doesn't really do anything all that special. Should also probably be there as well, because that's where we tend to put those. C is fine enough that you would run this class, but parts of it are subpar for no reason or does something interesting but more narrow than you'd wish. D has a couple of features, but is littered with worthless junk, or the class has plenty to offer, but the designer throughout the D&D is a combat-oriented game that happens to have non-combat parts and will make you feel useless in a combat encounter. And F is worse than taking levels in a core class that does the same thing. Also, we have a plus and minus, which is just wiggle room for feels. All right, starting with the Animal Lord, I believe. Yeah, Animal Lord. So I didn't get the title on him. Yep. Let's see. Animal Bond. Right, pick a group of animals. We could be an ape lord, a bear lord, a bird lord, etc., etc. You can detect them. You have wild empathy. Then you gain totems. So let's see. First totem +4 on checks made with a specific skill. Low light vision and wild aspect, which is the real feature when it comes to this class. Or main feature rather. Which is of course why it takes till 3rd level to get it. Swift action, less for a minute per level. I don't know whether that's class or character level, but don't worry about it. Yeah, Abe
if
game.
you have wild shape, you can wild shape. Oh, you can use. Okay, it's wild shape. It's just wild. You can use wild shape to activate it if you have wild shape.
Yeah.
And then gives you things depending on what your animal type is.
Yep. So Abe, a couple claws. That I believe come with. Yeah, they come with a rend. 7th level increase in damage. Both the claws and the rend. Bear gains claws as well. Free grapples when you hit things. 7th level they increase. Bird, you get fly speed. Average movability, 7th level just increases duration. Cat, claws. Can attack with both claws on charge. Horse.
Your speed and any horse you ride speed increases by 10, then eventually 20. It also has a longer duration than the regular effect.
Yeah, it's an hour per level and 7 minute per level. Shark Lord. Bite. Gains the ability to breathe water. Some little better bite. And Snick. Poison bite.
Yeah, con poison.
Yeah. Better damage and better better damage and better con damage. High level. Yeah. Wolf scent and 10 minutes per level goes to an hour per level. So basically is just sent the class feature after level 7.
At 5th level, you get a summon.
Yep.
With a longer duration, it's a minute per level, but it's a fixed list depending on what your thing is.
Yep. Animals of various types, basically. Cat one is probably what.
Like a dire lion.
Yeah, the dire lion. This is probably the best, like, pure combat one. Though you can summon a polar bear with the bear lord, I guess. Giant constructor snake with the snake lord.
You get your second totem, which gives you a feat.
Yeah.
Grapple, flyby attack, lightning reflexes, trample, improved crit bite, improved initiative or improved trip. You get the swift action animal growth.
Yeah, as a once per day ability.
Guess means you can immediately summon a thing, then also swift action grow it.
Yeah. Bigger dire lion.
Yep.
8th level animal lord can confers telepathic with any animal in selected group. Okay.
And then a +2 to a stat related to your animal type.
Yeah. Yep, these sure were abilities.
Yep. At least it has full BAB and 2 good saves. So
I think this pretty much just lives in C. It's not a D. It does things.
yeah, it does things. I mean,
Not
you get a stat bonus.
Yeah.
It's baseline isn't terrible. I assume it was a D10 hit die.
That's
Yes, D10 hit die.
Okay, D10 hit die. Okay, yeah. So D10 hit die, good base attack, good forward and reflex. Oh, features that don't really make me care about it. That's
No, the features don't really make you care about it. If it had more stuff that wasn't once per day, it's like you can summon and then make something big. But these are once per day abilities. You get a +4 to a skill. Yay. You get a bonus feat, a very specific bonus feat.
Yeah.
Like a +2 to a stat is nice. It's just an entirely untyped stat boost, but I don't think it's going 10 levels in this class nice. Yeah, I think C is perfectly fine for it.
Yeah. It's not offensive, so I'm not really going for a negative or anything, but yeah.
It wouldn't, like, you're not penalized for taking class.
No. Okay, Beastmaster, which it does amuse the crap out of me, but isn't. This one's actually really simple.
Extra animal companion, extra animal companion, extra animal companion.
Yeah, you have 4 animal companions.
One of them is -3, -6, and -9, but
Yes. I mean, like, you do have speak with animals once per day as spell. Okay, you have several uses of speak with animals as well, so that last one at that point, it's a bird, use it scout or something. Or a rat or something that's not going to be noticed or anything's going to care about. And then you can just talk to it. You also technically have wild empathy. And that's your entire bag of tricks, yeah.
it's also worth noting that, like, you get the animal companion ability, which stacks with other animal companion stuff. But the extra animal companions explicitly do not stack with classes that already have animal companion. So they are literally a 7th, a 4th, and a 1st level animal companion.
Yeah. True. Alright, class level -3 for purposes of improving stats, or
Yeah, the last paragraph is the other class levels that offer animal companions do not stack for the purpose of determining your additional animal companions.
Yeah.
Nor do they allow you to choose additional animal companions from the alternative lists. You get 1 full level animal companion if you actually have a class that has an animal companion before going into this, because you don't have to get into it. And then you get 3 shitty animal companions. And some other abilities. I mean, it's not a good class.
No. Okay, a minor boost here, not really mean much. Technically, their animal companion is Beastmaster. Their normal animal companion is Beastmaster class +3 plus other classes as well. So a 5th druid, second beastmaster is a 10th level druid for purposes of determining animal companion. So their
that is
base
cute.
animal companion is actually 3 levels above rate. The other 3 are pure utility. You cannot use these in combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other 3 are flavor, realistically, and unfortunately, that's 3 levels of this class.
Again, it has good attack bonus, good forward and reflex, so it can
It
give it
does.
that. It might be strange to actually take this as a level dip just to have your animal companion 3 levels higher, but the problem is I think you have to druid for that really to work, because I don't think anyone else gets full level animal companion. Because ranger's only half level.
Yeah, and they could let you do a 1 level dip to boost up your ranger animal companion.
Yeah, but the problem is it's ranger animal companion itself is still just half level, so
Yeah.
it's only going to catch you up so much.
Yeah, which means like even at level 20, you'd only be getting an extra 3 levels on it. You'd be 13 animal companion instead of 20, which is who cares?
Yeah. But yeah, you're. This basically means you're a vanilla fighter with a. If you just went like straight druid, with some minor bits and tricks from the 5 levels of druid you have technically have taken.
I mean, this one
This
is
class.
cute from a build, like make an interesting characters perspective. You won't have a lot of animal companions, but realistically, I think I'd play Animal Lore before I play this.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're very close to each other. That's the odd part too.
They are. That wasn't a statement that makes Animal Lord good.
No, it isn't.
This is comparing to Animal Lord. I can't see this as being anything better than the C.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much just a C as well. Again, it doesn't fall to D because it's more functional than not, but like I see, it's like I could see building a functional character with this, but I wouldn't really be all that jazzed about it.
No.
Bloodhound. It's about it, or I mean.
Yep.
All right. Remember this revolves around Mark. Target Mark.
Yes.
Right. Focus on someone for 10 minutes, or a picture of them. Depiction or description of them.
I have 2 levels and insight bonus to gather information, listen, spot, survival checks. You get additional abilities as you level up. If you choose a new mark before apprehending the existing one, the first one becomes unmarked, and you lose experience points, equals the amount that you would have gained for defeating said creature. So if you're gonna actually play this cast and mark something, make sure you kill what you make sure you actually get what you mark.
Yeah. This is very much a class that requires DM buy-in, honestly.
Non-lethal damage without taking the penalty. Ready in action against your mark, even outside the initiative sequence. Trigger ready action anytime within the next 10 minutes. You can carry out your ready actions if you're engaged in combat. Provided you're capable of carrying it out. Any melee attack that would reduce someone to -2 or fewer reduces them to -1 instead.
Yeah, you're very good at capturing things.
Bonus from con saves for force march.
Yeah. Con bonus to will saves to resist special attacks or spells of his mark.
Yeah, like of his mark, so it's not very universally useful, nor is it useful immediately. No longer take a penalty for stealth checks. Just get the -5 penalty, and then the penalties are reduced. Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, so we can translate Mark to significant campaign antagonist. Uh, realistically, how
Now,
would we play it on a
I want
table?
to I stare at people for 10 minutes before I beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, you can. I don't think this helps you much on that. It's
Like, crippling strike is good. It's
okay.
just 2 points of strength damage every time you hit a target.
Against the mark.
Against the mark. Yeah, these are all against
Yeah.
the mark.
There's an occasional thing that doesn't say mark here, but yeah. Track the trackless actually. Yeah, that does not say mark.
Yeah, that's just bonus to tracking.
Constancy invisible versus your mark.
Versus your mark, yep. Shielded Mind.
Sorry, I almost got excited for a class feature that might have been useful.
Spell resistance 15 plus level versus divination spells. Almost got you thinking it might be something good.
No, I've run into those too much to know better.
Locate creature once per day. That one's not mark locked.
Okay.
Freedom of movement for a number of rounds per day equal to your wisdom modifier.
Okay, how do you just say
It occurs automatically when it would be as soon as an effect would be applied. Lasts until it runs out or is no longer needed to be used multiple times per day.
Okay, that's not awful actually. 1 round per point of wisdom bonus you possess. That's the only issue, but
yeah, it's not a well. I mean, this is a ranger class.
Yeah,
so you're gonna have some wisdom.
You can also have a wisdom item, anyways, but I'm not seeing that going above like 5 or 6. I mean,
6.
Yeah.
Senses ability and find the path twice a day.
Ah. Yeah, I think this is distinctly a D. It just does not.
Yeah, I don't think this doesn't have much use outside of a campaign where you go into it knowing you'll be able to use its features.
Yeah. Now, you can talk with your DM ahead of time, so, but even assuming that, also, by the way, this is the 3rd class that has a D10 hit die, a good 4 reflex save, and a good base attack bonus.
Yeah.
No.
Look, the hallmark of an adventurer is a good 4 reflex save and a full BAB.
This is the rogue book, right?
Yeah, sure.
No, that's the adventurer book. Not exclusively rogues.
No, it isn't, but it's... It is inspired by...
That's why the ranger class is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with D.
Yeah.
If you can make Mark work, Mark is cute enough, but...
Okay, on to the classes that are actually probably better. Alright, Dagger Spell Mage. Sneak Attack Arcane one that... Yeah, the 2-weapon fighting dagger classes.
2-weapon fighting, dagger, caster, rogues.
Yeah. So they only lose 1 level of spells and still get 3 sneak dice.
They lose 2 levels of spells realistically because they need a level rogue.
Yeah. That's not the worst thing in the world.
Because they do sneak attack requirement. No, it's not the worst thing in the world.
No.
You need that too for Arcane Trickster, and Arcane Trickster is perfectly fine as well.
Yeah.
Losing a level or 2 spell casting is acceptable as long as you're getting something useful out of it.
If I remember, this is better than Arcane Trickster as well, anyways, but...
So you can cast while wielding daggers, as if you had free hands. You can deliver a touch spell with daggers, but not a thrown dagger. Whenever you cast an arcane spell that deals energy damage, you can turn half that damage into slashing damage instead of energy damage. Energy damage obviously doesn't apply, but other resistances might. Doesn't require an action, just use the same part as casting a spell. You gain more sneak attack.
Yep. Liver touch
Typically,
spell
you
of
can
a
hold.
thrown dagger actually is a higher level feature. It's the intended target
Yeah,
returns to the
arcane.
mage just before next turn. Okay, that gains returning property as well.
You can hold a touch spell in both daggers.
Okay.
So then, when either one of you do a touch with both of them, so you can do like two touch spells in the same round, effectively.
Capstone of a full round and cast a can quicken one spell as part of a full attack with his daggers, doing this. There's no effect on the spell's effective level.
Must make at least one melee round any round you do this. Cannot make an attack with anything other than a dagger. You can do it a number of times per day equal to your dex mod, which you'll probably actually have in this class, so that's actually a reasonable number of uses.
Yeah.
Wasn't something you can lose a spell slot. Choose one dagger you're holding and an energy type. It deals an extra d6 points of damage to the chosen energy type. Lasts for a number of rounds equal to spells levels sacrificed. Okay.
Alright, that's not bad.
Yeah, use that as a swift action.
Fire, cold, or electricity. It actually doesn't let you do acid.
Yes, fire, cold, or electricity.
Huh. Not a big deal, honestly. That's going to cover something.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, that's a perfectly fine class if you want to be a melee
Yeah,
rogue wizard hybrid.
No, it does a perfectly fine job. There was also a spell specifically for it that was fairly good, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
No, I actually think this one does its concept well enough.
Yeah. No complaints on what it does. It's going to be a little bit more BAB starved because it has to dip into two. It has to go into a half BAB and at least a one level dip into a class that's also not going to increase its BAB on the first
Has
level.
Arcane Caster 5th, so
Yeah, so you're at least 5 levels. So you're at least 5 levels and a half caster or and a half BAB.
yeah.
So that's like getting in when you get into this class at level 7. Assuming you did 5 levels of wizard,
And one level
one
of
level
rogue.
of rogue, and then dipped into daggers or then dropped into Daggersoul Mage, you have a BAB of 2.
Well, if you did alternate fighter that replaced the bonus feats with sneak attack.
You could do alternate fighter to replace the bonus feat with sneak attack. Then you'll have BAB 3. You'll still be a little you're just going to be a little bit BAB starved because you have at least 5 levels and a half BAB class, and that's always going to bring you down a bit. And then you're going into a mid or a 2/3 class. So here's the only thing that be take into consideration when building this is to you want to make sure you have some way to boost up your attacks because you're going to be a little bit worse off than even a standard rogue.
Yeah. On the other hand, you're also an arcane caster, so
yeah, you can fall back on arcane casting as you need to. So it has
yeah.
advanced, and once you get high enough level spells, you can just do Tensor's transformation to give yourself a full BAB. So
Yeah, that's true too.
you have some options later on. I think it's fine. I don't think it's A, but
No, but
it's definitely B plus.
yeah, I think B plus. All right. Now the other half of that picture. Dagger spell Shaper.
Earl Shaper, the divine version that also does wild shape.
Yep. If I remember, it actually keeps scaling as wild shape, so.
So it has dagger cast, same thing the other one had. You can cast while wielding 2 daggers. You can shape into a small, medium animal and back. Do it a number of times equal day as per your thing. Stack with your levels for the purpose of determining the maximum duration of wild shape. But they do not stack for any other purposes, such as creature type or type of creature you can shape into. So only stacks for duration.
Yeah. Second level, you can do tiny animal. Fourth level, you can do large animal. Yeah. So it. Yeah. It still scales, but not quite as much. Get fast. You get fast wild shaper free at 7th level, which is nice.
Level 2 Dire Claws is cute, where it puts the whatever enhancements you have on your daggers onto the claws if you change into a form that has claws.
Okay, which you're likely to do anyways.
Yeah. You get 3 levels of sneak attack, just like the other one does. Oh, this one allows sneak attack or skirmish.
It does technically allow that, and you still get sneak attack, oddly enough.
Yeah.
You
Still
would.
get your 3 sneak attack levels you would get in the other one.
Oh, you're still
You do get wild shape as a move action.
Yeah. Yeah. Specifically, I believe. Wait, do you get those? Okay, you don't specifically get the feat, which is mildly annoying.
Which feat?
Fast wild shape. It's literally a feat called fast wild shape.
No, you get a class ability that lets you move.
Yeah, which it does the same thing as the feat, literally. The annoying part of that is the feat is a prerequisite for swift wild shape, which yeah.
Yeah, you knock the feat just an ability. You do get to keep your enhancement bonuses to strength, dex, and con when you transform. If you have gear that gives those, which is nice.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, so between keeping the dagger bonuses effectively on your claws and
On your claws
that,
and keeping your stat bonus side or your enhancement bonus stat items, which is most of your stat items.
yeah, so you basically kind of have an alternate wild shape thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not actually that bad.
And then you get the same capstone ability of full round and cast spell.
Yeah.
Number of times equal to dex modifier. I think it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Like another B plus.
Yeah. Surprised they actually made Druid work with this thing, actually. But yeah, they did just enough to make Druid work, so I don't really have any complaints. All right, Dread Pirate, you sort of exist.
Needs quick draw, weapon finesse, and a ship worth 10 grand. Bonus on sailor checks and profession sailor stuff. If you wear light or no armor, you're 2 up in fighting feat, even if you don't meet the prerequisites. If you're going to be 2 up in fighting, you're not going to wait the 5 levels it takes to get into this class to be able to take it. So
No,
that's a bit weird.
You'll
just take the feat.
You'll just take the feat, or if you want the feat without prerequisites, you'll just take a level in Ranger.
Okay. Does it give you all of them, or does it just give you?
Just 2 up in fighting.
2 up in fighting. Okay.
If
it gave you the entire chain, you could be a non-deck character and get 2 up in fighting. But
there is no through line for anything this thing gives you. It is a hodgepodge of different abilities.
Some other stat bonuses.
Yeah, so you're right.
With a reputation or alignment, but doesn't have to naturally meet your actual thing because it's just what people believe you are. Once per day, you give people a +1 morale bonus on saving throws against charm and fear, and a bonus on attack and damage rolls. And it becomes eventually a +2, and it becomes eventually a +3. It's a once per day bardic courage.
And they once per day bar courage. Did that ever go above once per day?
With the different name, to the point where it says if you have Inspire Courage, then you can add the morale bonus from that to this ability. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
You get sneak attack.
No, the dishonorable one gets sneak attack, so it's either rally the crew or sneak attack. You have to choose between the two.
Oh. God, why?
Well, we didn't want the class to be too good.
Success. Acrobatic charge makes sense for someone on a boat. Steady stance, but more stat bonuses. Once per day, reroll a die. Technically, attack roll, skill check, ability check, or saving throw.
Yeah, the reroll's on the honorable one.
That's an honorable one.
The dishonorable one is Scourge of the Seas.
You make an intimidate. You can intimidate everyone within 30 feet.
That lasts for a number of rounds. It's equal charisma modifier.
That one you can just use though, as opposed to once per day ability.
Yeah.
Some more stat bonuses. Oh, no, sorry, that's take 10s.
Oh yeah, it's skill mastery.
Take 10s on stats.
Nobly on tumble.
Let's see here. An honorable one can then fight to the death. Oh, it's an ally buff.
Yes.
Gives them temporary hit points equal to 10 plus your charisma modifier, and a dodge bonus to AC equal to your charisma. Okay, a dodge bonus to AC equal to your charisma bonus could be good.
Yeah.
And I guess the Die Hard feat. It triggers when you use the Rally the Crew,
so it's once per day basically.
Yeah.
Motivate the Scum, which is once per day, and bad.
I have +2 morale bonus on damage rolls, but it lasts for 24 hours.
It does last for 24 hours. All you need to do is kill a helpless individual.
I mean, you're already an evil pirate. You can do that. It's not hard. And then a Pirate King. If you kill one of your own crew, the bonus becomes +4. But they also get a -2 on will saves because you killed one of your own crew.
Yeah. Pirate King, which is, I believe, when you get the leadership feat.
Yep, that does give you the leadership feat.
Except only
followers and no.
Yep. So 10 levels in the class to get a feat, you go take it at 6. And you don't get the cohort.
The worst part is it only has one good save and not two, like all the other old DnD. I don't like it.
Agreed, but
no, sir, I don't like it.
It does at least give you some combat abilities.
Yeah, I can't actually.
I can't F it.
I can't F it. I can't even D it.
I can D it though.
I don't know. Does it fall to it?
Oh, the D stands for Dread. Dread Pirate Roberts.
It's earned a minus, but it's more of a question of, can we honestly say this is a D, a full BAB class with 3 sneak dice?
Not. Well, 2 sneak dice, not 3 sneak dice.
That was a 2. Oh fuck it, was 2 sneak dice.
Not get ahead of yourself.
Yeah. Wait, was there any other pauses besides that? Okay, no, I think we can't actually do it.
C minus?
Yeah. C minus. And a stern talking to.
It doesn't even make me feel like a pirate.
No, that's...
Oh, but it's appropriate. The pirate's first love is the sea.
Okay, that was a minus. Okay. Dungeon Delver. Is there anything that saves us from D?
It gets blind sense a limited number of times per day. Trap sense, augury, find the path. No.
Yeah, I think I could save for both of us some time on this one. You give this no combat abilities.
Yeah, it has 0 combat abilities. It's entirely moving about in a dungeon and dealing with traps and like ways through places.
Yeah. It is a skill monkey exploration class, which does that you have to take it 11. Jeez fucking.
I'm 11.
Oh wait, no, 7. I'm thinking the wrong one. Or, yeah,
take it level 8.
Yeah. Okay, exemplar. This is great for 1 level.
A class you can't get into until level 11.
Yeah. For 1 level, you choose a skill that you have at least 13 ranks in, or wherever you're qualified for. Gains +4 competence bonus, and you also gain skill mastery of 1+ int skills, which will probably be that one you gave a +4 to. In other words, there's a 1 level diff for skill mastery.
Yeah, if you wanted to 1 level dip in for skill mastery.
The only other thing of note is class skills are all, and it is 8+ int. It is the Grand Skill Monkey Prestige class.
Yeah, I mean, that's clearly what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Lend talent, give other people your skills.
Yeah, like half ranks. That eventually gets better.
This is well into our, this thing doesn't combat at all.
It absolutely is well into our listening.
No.
It is, strangely enough, probably one of the most useful of those classes in a stupid way because it is a 1-level dip for skill mastery and a +4 combat skill.
One
It
level
is,
dip for skill mastery is good.
Yeah. It is great for very specific builds for exactly 1 level.
But again, we have to rate the prestige classes
as
not
a class. Yeah.
1/10 of a prestige class.
Yeah, for some reason they made 10 more or 9 more levels on this class, so it could have been 1.
This was on the same line of, if you're playing a drow, you might as well take a 1-level dip in the one that gives you metal at level 1.
Yeah.
What have you got to lose? Yeah, I mean, it's a D.
Yeah. It's a D. I almost want to give it a plus because at least it's a useful. It's like people actually take levels in this at least.
Yeah, A level.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'll give it a plus almost because at least I find more use of this class than other fucking other classes that we give Ds in.
Sure.
What was this bonus feat list actually before we move on real fast? Okay, there's
All the skill ones.
Yeah, all the skill ones, improved initiative. There's other stuff. It's not completely worthless, but yeah, it is very skill monkey. Okay.
Well, it's a full double caster.
Yeah, if I look in Lyrist, it is a double caster. Even from the name, it's Bard something else.
And you need bardic knowledge and evasion. So
Need evasion. Let me double check because I'm pretty sure that does not come with Bard. The other half has to be Divine.
yes, you need first level arcane and divine spells. You also need to be a druid. Because speak language druidic is a requirement.
Okay, so you will be hybriding this. Yes, okay, so the idea I think is Bard Druid. Unless you get was there a way of getting, or was there a bardic knowledge replacement for wizard or sorcerer?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't either, but
it's worth noting that there are examples of 2nd level rogue, 5th level bard, 4th level druid to get into this. then take levels of this. So a rogue dip to get evasion.
Okay, as stupid as that's the. Okay, that one's just stupid considering. Let me double check because I'm pretty sure I remember. Okay, yeah, monk is 2 levels as well for evasion. Rogue. Okay, yeah, they're both 2 levels for evasion. Strangely enough, for this concept, I think you'd be better off 2 levels of monk. You're an arcane caster, anyways. You're not wearing armor.
I mean, you can. You're bard. They wear light armor.
Oh, that's right. They wear light armor. Never mind.
You even get an ability that lets you continue to wear light armor as a druid, or light metal armor as a druid. No penalty.
Oh, okay. I thought of that.
Yeah. The only thing that's like the real issue of this one is it is a full double caster, but it's not really because you have to be at least 2 levels into something that isn't one of the caster classes.
Yeah.
But then you also need, like, you're gonna be druid for it because you can't get into it unless you are druid. And you don't progress any druid class features. You do get to keep your bardic knowledge keeps going, and your bardic music keeps going. So you do still get full bardic music.
You still basically get full bardic class features, strangely enough.
So if you consider a place of a bard that just gets a bunch of free divine casting, it's probably actually still good.
Yeah.
Because you could do like 1 druid, 2 rogue, monk, whatever you want to do. Probably rogue, realistically. 7
Yeah.
levels of Bard, and then 10 levels of this for a build. Where you'd end up with 11th level Divine casting, so you get 6th level Divine spells. Wait, we can make this more convoluted.
Huh.
How early can you get in that one Bard prestige class that gives you 9th level casting and access to sorcerer spells?
10, which is the same level you can get into this class. Or 11. It's the same level you can get into this class.
Okay, so we're doing 1 druid, 2 rogue, 7 bard, 1 level that prestige class, then 9 levels of this one.
Probably, and that's the stupid part. Yeah, because this would fill in the rest of that class.
Uh-huh. Sure would.
So you'd have 9th level arcane spells.
You'd have 9th level arcane spells. You'd only get 5th level divine spells at that point. You're only get level 10, not level 11. But you get 9th level arcane spells out of it, so...
I think I actually do want to give it an S just based on how fucking stupid and silly that was.
I'm totally cool with giving it an A. I do not want to give it an S just for nonsense with another prestige class that I don't believe should work that way to begin with. But A definitely is a full casting progression, double castery, even if it does have some oddities get into it.
That the evasion is the only thing that actually makes me look at it sideways. It's like, why?
Yeah, the fact that you have to do a 2-level dip into a class that isn't one of the 2 you're taking to get into this is a bit weird. But
and is completely unrelated to any of your class abilities. Really, it's
it's just you need evasion for some reason.
I will note it has a good base attack bonus too.
Oh, so it does, and 2 good saves. It has good reflex and will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think class-wise it's fine. And you still get all your bardic music out of it too. So you're still like a 17th level bardic music caster person.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can definitely do something with it.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go A, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
I don't reward that other prestige class.
Ghostface Killer.
Full BAB, good fort save. All right, this is a class that gets a sneak attack-esque thing.
It's effectively ninja-esque prestige class effect, sort of.
Yeah, but it's not implicitly really like a dex-focused class.
No. It's full BAB. Ghost Step is effectively the
invisibility.
Yeah. It's the key powered feature from Ninja, which might actually be called Ghost Step, but yeah.
Sudden Strike is the ninja ability.
Yeah. And Sudden Strike.
Frightful attack. Yeah, actually you have to be doing like power attack for frightful attack.
At least a -1, but you don't have to go any higher than that. Succeeds.
Fortunately, will save. Shaken for 1 round per class level. If you fail, you die.
Yeah. Yeah, it is effectively a death attack, but
I mean, it's a death attack you get a level 3 as opposed to a capstone, which is cute.
You also get multiple uses of it.
You do also get multiple uses a day.
Yeah. And it doesn't require study or anything. It is just do power attack and and Sudden Strike.
It doesn't work against things that have higher character level, have more hit dice in your character level, so it's not going to work on bosses or stuff. But it can wipe out nukes, which is cute. It also forces all creatures within 30 feet who see you do it, to become panicked on or panic or shaken, depending on their hit dice. on a save as well.
Shaken if their dice are equal or exceed your. Okay, so you can actually shake in stuff that has a higher hit dice than you for goddamn once.
Correct. And the DC for that one is 10 plus your level plus charisma plus the damage bonus of your power attack. So the more power you power attack, the more likely you are to shake and everything else around nearby.
Okay.
So they reason do a higher penalty.
Yeah.
You just get see ethereal invisible creatures. And your capstone is when you kill a creature for frightful attack, whether from the damage or because of a failed save. You get an extra immediate melee attack against another target within reach. If they are flat-footed, it is also a frightful attack, but does not count against your limit.
Oh, that's cute. It's 10th level, but still.
Yeah, it's the capstone, but considering you get the death attack effect at level 3 and get 4 uses of it eventually.
Yeah.
I think it's a cute little class.
It is a cute class. I think its class features function for precisely 3 to 4 rounds per day. Yeah. That being the only real knock against it, because when you are not using Ghost Step, everything else is turned off.
Yeah, but realistically, you're going to something like a fighter, so
yeah,
that's what you're doing most of the time, anyways. Make full attack, do damage.
Yeah, you pretty much don't want to use Ghost Step unless you're going to be doing a full attack.
Yep.
Yeah, it's functional enough. Oh, look, they just have straight up constancy invis. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, Ghost Side is constant, invisible and ethereal creatures.
Okay, yeah.
Like, that's a cute little 7 ability.
Yeah.
Everything else is just on the strike increase or actually use the frightful attack.
Yeah, and you're only generally in Sudden Strike when you're doing Ghost Step, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you get the other way to deny things to Dex bonus, but.
Does this really rise above a C? Is my actual question.
Probably not.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's just flat.
A C plus.
Yeah, I can give it a C plus. It's got a little bit going on. All right, Highland Stalker. Were there? I remember this. Let's see.
So get skirmish. Woo.
Yep, skirmish or sneak attack to get in there. Well, if you're really trying to make skirmish work.
Why?
Okay, so there is a feat that just outright increases, I think, both sides of it by 2 as long as you're moving at least 20 feet.
No, there is a way to make skirmish work. It's called do a level dip into barbarian to get totem for the totem barbarian alternate so you can have pounce.
That kind of works. I actually was thinking a level dip into clerk and take the travel domain. That way you have swift action move actions. For entire minute.
Yeah, but you could just have pounce.
Not like skirmish work for the turn where you pounce, which is good, but if you're locked in combat past that, you can't.
Then I just leave, eat an Halo, and pounce again.
Yeah, I guess so.
Skirmish isn't good.
No, it isn't. Skirmish isn't good. Do silly things to make it work, but skirmish has issues. What else does this class do? Mountain Stride, which I already stopped reading. Swift Tracker, Sure-Footed, Camouflage. Okay.
Right into the D category.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's save ourselves time.
No, it does have a good base stack bonus. Okay.
It does. Yeah.
I can at least give it that. Maester. Okay, so you lose a level of casting.
Yeah, to get faster casting or faster crafting, one bonus feat,
As in our
which you
item
just get
creation
for
feat.
staying a wizard anyways.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh, 2 bonus feats actually.
two bonus feats.
Yeah, that are item creation.
And you get the ability to make a spellcraft check to identify an item.
Yeah.
Not worth the loss of a level.
No, this is not worth the loss of the level. And you have to have 2 item creation feats, which are not metamagic feats, in 3.5, which is not the edition you really want item creation feats.
But cost XP.
Yeah. Especially multiple of them, and eventually this gives you another 2 item creation feats.
Oh, but if I craft items twice as fast, I can blow through my XP twice as fast.
Technically correct.
Yes.
Yeah. This is pretty much just worse than staying a wizard.
Yep, it is.
Yeah. Okay, this one will actually take thought. Master of many forms. You are the bestest wild shaper.
Are the bestest wild shape.
You stop having any spellcasting from it.
Correct. It also doesn't stack with druid wild shape.
There's a
Unless that's
Radis.
somewhere else in here.
It's
the
errated.
base ability
It
does not
does.
save that.
It does. It's errated somewhere. I do remember running into that, but yeah, it does stack with druid wild shape. It's poorly. It left out words basically.
Yeah, you do eventually get all sorts of wild shape things. Regular stuff, giant, monstrous, humanoid, fey, vermin, aberration, plant, ooze, elemental, and eventually dragon. On top of that, you can communicate with other creatures of the same type that you wild shape into, provided they're capable of communicating.
Yeah.
You also are able to communicate regardless of what form you take. You can use wild shape as a move. You get fast wild shape, the ability, not the feat.
Yeah, the ability on the feed.
You gain extraordinary abilities of anything you assume with wild shape. And then you gain the shape changer subtype. Immune to any transmutation effect unless you're willing to accept it. No longer take aging penalties. No longer subject to magical aging. Still die of old age when your usual that stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's good.
Yes. It's good because wild shape as is good, and this is even more versatile wild shape by a significant margin.
Yeah, this is vastly expanded access or wild shape access.
Yeah.
Assuming errata that actually makes them stack.
Yeah.
You also gain a ton of wild shapes. You get one for every level.
Yes.
Yeah, assuming your wild shape level stacks for anything that matters on, golden.
Yeah.
The sky's kind of the limit for what you have access to.
Yeah, you cannot turn into, I think, Colossal or Construct, or Undead. Yeah, I think those are the things you can't do.
But like Ooze gives you access to a bunch of weird stuff you wouldn't have. Elemental, Dragon, you get Gargantuan size. Dragons have a bunch of spell casting stuff like that, and you get the extraordinary abilities. So you also have access to all the Fae for slipping into stuff spell casting if you want it, of all their spells available. If you just want a combat form, again, you have Dragon. S?
Yeah. This is just straight up a...
This is kind of just the pinnacle of, did you want to be a shape changer?
Yeah. Yeah, this kind of lives in the same land as Master of the Unseen Hand. It is just... take this one thing and run on an extreme tangent and actually make it fucking work.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, good. I didn't have to argue that this class is an S.
The Night Song
Enforcer.
Gets 46 sneak attack, so...
Yeah. This is basically the brute into sneaky. variant. Yeah, because 5 base
Evasion.
attack bonus.
Yeah, 5 BAB. I mean, it's 5 BAB, but it's also 10 skill ranks, so you'd have
It
that as a
heightens.
rogue anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't necessarily have to be a physical class. You could just go straight rogue. This is just the more brute version of the 2 classes that go with Night Song, or the 2 Night Song classes, because it's the full BAB and
Yeah, full BAB, 4 sneak attack, which is nice. You get improved evasion.
you get opportunities at 6, which is not bad.
Yeah, you can make an attack opportunity against somebody who attacks someone else.
Yeah. Maybe just snuck into rogue, you would get it as well, but this does have full BAB at least.
And then teamwork stuff. So
yeah,
big bonus on spot and listen checks to hear and see allies. You eventually just know where all allies are within 100 feet and their status.
yeah,
Reduce penalty on light armor. So you actually still want dex realistically.
yeah.
Plus 2 bonus on a handful of skills for your allies, or if you can see you. Eventually goes up to +4.
Yeah. Extra bonus on flanking.
When you flank an opponent, everyone who threatens the same opponent gets an extra +1.
Okay.
You still need to flank, but everyone who threatens them gets the bonus.
Yeah. Eventually improved evasion.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not terrible.
No, it's not terrible. It's.
I mean, there's a fighter one that just replaces 5 your bonus feats with replace your bonus feats with sneak attack. This is 4 sneak attack dice and then other stuff that's little party bonuses.
Yeah, they're not anything amazing, but they're not like worthless. Agility trains a bit more AC effectively.
Yeah, and improved evasion's improved evasion. So
sorry, that's better skill checks. Okay, everything is basically better skill checks, and yeah, it has improved evasion. Only feat tax here is improved initiative, which really isn't much of a tax.
It's not.
Yeah, this is distinctly okay.
Yeah, I think it's a B.
Yeah. All right.
The other Night Song.
The Infiltrator, which has the weird ass sneak attack.
It gives sneak attack to allies.
Not exactly. It is deals an extra d6 when flanking an opponent or any time the target would be denied stacks. Any infiltrator who is also flanking.
It and allies get sneak attack effectively.
Yeah.
Well, you get regular sneak attack from it. Your allies get sneak attack while flanking.
Yeah. Yeah, people who flank with you also get those specific. Yeah, get those sneak attack dice. Now, mind you only get 2 dice, so. But it does apply to allies' attacks as well.
Yeah. Teamwork track sense, which I won't hold against it. Actually, I will.
I was gonna say, why not?
Has teamwork trap finding and trap, or has teamwork trap sense and trap finding. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Class level to balance stuff.
I think that is all of its trap features, at least. +4
AC on a turn, which you do nothing but move. And you can give it to an ally for a swift action.
Detect magic because it likes to half undo its own jaw or half outperform itself.
Well, I mean, at least if you're doing the trap person, giving yourself detect magic is useful.
Yeah.
You get some skill masteries, but you wonder why you just do a 1 level dip in a different class for those.
Yeah. Wait, when do you get these skill masteries?
6th.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because you want all the other class features here? I don't know.
Trackless step for yourself and then eventually your allies.
You get a couple grant move actions. You get defensive roll, which...
You get defensive roll, which is cute. You get improved evasion. You get skill masteries on specific skills. There's skills you're probably going to use, but... Spend an hour to make a specialized tool that gives you a +4 circumstance small checks made of a skill. But only works within the studied area, which is part of your teamwork infiltration. You study an area.
Now study an area from a distance of no more than 60 feet. Okay.
Keep in mind this is spend 1 hour studying an area to gain a +2 bonus to a couple things, which eventually a +4 bonus to a couple things that also affect your allies in that area.
Yeah.
Then you can also spend an hour to make a specialized tool for a +4 bonus, still within that roughly 10-foot square area.
But man, oh man.
Teamwork infiltration and specialized tools are garbage unless you do just have the ability to waste 2 hours staring at a fucking door.
Yeah. It is eventually a +8 to open that door.
You know what else is a plus infinite to open that door? A knock spell. Your friendly wizard has, so you can cry.
Friendly
the
wizard.
Other stuff is cute.
Yeah.
Like the teamwork spell attack, or teamwork sneak attack is nice. Defensive roll is perfectly fine. Grant move actions is perfectly fine. You'll get like 2 a day. Improved evasion, whatever. You get that just for being a rogue. I definitely not as good as the other Night Song class, which stands on its own well enough. This one leans more heavily into the teamwork side, except it leans more heavily into the teamwork side poorly by making it focused on a 10-foot area and have to waste an hour for it to work.
Yeah, I think this literally lives in the definition of C, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, honestly, if it had like 1 or 2 more teamwork sneak attack, I'd pretty much be able to ignore the rest of the abilities and go, okay, this is fine.
Like one or two more teamwork sneak attack, or just like, I don't have a problem with the class leaning into a teamwork focus. But one of your big things is staring at a single 10-foot area for an hour to get a bunch of skill bonuses. Sure, they affect your teammates, but who the fuck cares?
Okay, but do I really need my entire team to get a bonus to freaking?
No, you know who needs the +4 bonus to those skills? You, because you're probably the skill monkey who's going to be doing the check.
Yeah.
So it doesn't need to be a teamwork effect. The Olam.
Yep.
A dwarf. Lawful good dwarf class.
Yep. Lawful good dwarf class that recycled this art from Races of Stone, but will not hold that against it.
3 levels of casting, which is not the best.
No. Getting into this
you
at
get
8.
You get bardic knowledge effectively.
You get proficiency with all armor and shields. You didn't have it already. And simple weapons, but I think everything that could get into this class has simple weapon proficiencies.
Yeah.
I
mean, technically, you can get into this class with anything. You could be a adept NPC class and get into it for all it matters. It's just a skill requirements.
Yeah.
But anything that probably isn't going to have those that would want them, like who's going to get the armor out of that? Who doesn't already have it for the class they're playing in? Like, who's dipping into heavy armor?
Favorite soul maybe. I don't think they get heavy armor proficiency.
But are you going to do a 1 level dip? Are you going to do a class level or a spellcasting loss dip for just for heavy armor?
No, the other class features would have to. Yeah, the other class features would have to make up for it. And let's see, we have Inspire Competence, which is a help
plus
an
2
ally.
bonus on the competence bonus.
To an ally.
They get a couple bardic music abilities.
Yeah. Let's see. Inspire Resilience, I believe that was the weird one. Start action granted dwarf +4 competent bonus on Constitution checks, Fortitude saves, and DR5. Yeah, so it is specifically good for a dwarf.
Yep. But you're not going to take it, so.
No. That's also where your second.
It's the capstone where you lose the second spellcasting level if you were or caster levels you were casting.
Yeah.
It's a bad BAB class.
Is this? Well, it's definitely use. That's about the best I can say about that.
Like no one's going 5 levels in this to get Inspire Resilience.
No.
And it has 0 combat abilities whatsoever.
Other than just more casting, but
Other than just more casting, but it's losing 40% of its casting.
yeah, it's losing 2 levels of casting for the
Or
only.
nothing.
Yeah,
Basically nothing.
the best thing here is Inspire Resilience, which is not that great. Yeah.
No, we 5, like at the point when you get into this, you're gonna be like level 8 to go take your first level in this. You'd be level 12 when you're done with it. DR5 doesn't matter anymore.
Also, those 2 levels you lost probably can more than. If you want to buff someone, you could probably find something better than DR5 out of the spells
Yeah,
you lost.
out of the 2 spell levels you lost.
Mhm.
Or if you're like a dwarf cleric or something, and someone takes a bit more damage, they didn't have DR5. Cast a cure.
Yeah. Or heal,
Yeah. So F.
Yeah, I think it's just an F. Alright, Shadow Bane Inquisitor.
Okay, so I'm biased.
You don't say.
This is an S.
It is not an S. We'll probably actually grant it a decently good rating because it isn't actually. Let's see. You need detect evil, the ability to cast it, turn undead, sneak attack. Yeah, basically you either have to be a.
It's a rogue. It's a rogue paladin. It's a rogue paladin. It's a rogue paladin prestige class.
Yeah, you can technically get into a clerk as well, but yeah, it realistically. Yeah, the quickest way is
but
rogue paladin.
You want them smites. I mean, they don't stack.
They don't stack. No. They don't stack. You're going to focus on the smite, whatever the hell you please.
But they do add your charisma bonus to attack, and
yeah,
clerics generally aren't pumping that like a paladin is.
Let's see. Professional, simple martial weapon. Yeah, proficiencies you'd already have as a paladin. If you're a cleric, you gain martial weapon proficiencies. Have to be lawful good. You are Nightlight.
Yes, you are Nightlight. You can channel divine spells to become a stealthier. Lose a spell level, basically, you get a +4 bonus on high and move silently checks for number of minutes equal to your charisma bonus. Plus the level spell given up this banner, so you're just gonna give up level 1 spells.
Yeah, you're just gonna give up level 1 spells. You're not gonna have much more than level 1 spells if you were just paladin, anyways.
At level 7, this becomes a +8, so you get a pretty big bonus to stealth and
yeah,
hide move silently. Bonus doesn't provoke, or this is swift action doesn't provoke. You get smite thing.
Yeah, you get smite whatever you want. You get 3 sneak attack dice. You can have improved sunder, I guess. Sure. Merciless Purity was upon killing something, you just get +1 bonus to forward and reflex saves for 24 hours as long as you deemed it corrupt. I smited it.
Yep.
Only works once per day, so there's a once per day bonus to your fortitude reflex.
That lasts a day. It's really just +1 fort and reflex saves once you kill something you deem corrupt.
Yeah. Righteous Fervor. +1.
+1 sacred bonus on attack and damage rolls against the thing that you deem to be corrupt.
Yeah, so once you smite something, you just get a +1 sacred bonus on attack and damage. Spend a daily use of turn undead. Deal damage to creatures around him. That's right. This is 46 damage to all creatures in your eliminated area. 20 plus 5 per class level. So fairly large at this point. There's no save on this.
Correct. It is just spend a turn attempt and do an AoE.
And the capstone of an extra smite and an extra sneak attack die.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, the AoE damage comes at level 14?
Yes.
Yeah. So it is 46 damage. Now, granted, there's no save on it, and it's typeless, so they just take this damage from any supernatural ability. So, yeah, nothing stops that. But it is 46. It clears out Chaff, but I guess. Yep. But, oh, okay. It clears out Chaff of several levels lower than what you'd probably actually be fighting, but... it is cute. You walk into a trial...
you're not doing it for the AoE. I mean, AoE is cute, but you're not taking this for the AoE. You're taking it because you want to be a Paladin Rogue.
Yeah. Now, I will say it does Paladin Rogue fairly well, and Smite, anything you damn well please, is good.
Smite thing you declare to be wicked.
Yeah. It does have the... you are... That's a good question, actually. Does this work with charging Smite? I forget how that feature works. Come Player's Handbook 2. Paladin, charging Smite. No, Smite Evil. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not just any Smite. But yeah, the primary features of this class are basically Smite and Sneak Attack dice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Everything else is neat flavor, but not like amazingly useful.
Yeah, S+, got it. Said I was biased.
Yes, I know. I mean, I'm more than willing to go up to like a B+ at the very least.
I'll take it.
Okay. Click back on the window. Okay, the other side of that equation, Shadowbane Stalker.
The one that actually does cleric.
Yes, the one that actually does cleric. Yeah, cast Detect Evil or Detect Evil class feature, sneak attack at D6. Again, you could actually get into this with Paladin, but why?
Yeah, I mean, the spell casting goes a lot further on cleric than it does on Paladin.
Yeah.
Same Sacred Stealth thing, where you give a spell slot to gain a big bonus to stealth.
And again, it's probably going to be a level 1 spell, but...
I mean, there's no good reason to use a high level spell slot.
No.
Like, unless you dumped Charisma and you're doing this as cleric and you need the bonus, but...
Yeah.
Like, especially on the Shadowbane, because you're going to be Paladin going into it, so you're going to have a high Charisma anyway, so...
Yeah. And the stalk...
some skill bonuses, search, sense, motive, eventually becomes a +6. You get sneak attack. You can lose a divine spell to gain a +4 sacred bonus to AC for a number of rounds equal to the level of the divine spell slot given up.
Which granted is okay, it's number of rounds, so yeah, you still easily get like a
used as a swift action.
Yeah.
And then Sacred Strike, their 10th level ability. Lose a divine spell, and this one also uses divine spells to fuel stuff more often, so it's definitely better for pretending to be or doing as a part cleric.
Yeah.
Do an extra D6 damage per level of the spell lost up to the number of sneak attack dice.
Next attack, you make the same.
Next attack, you make the round. So basically, as a swift action, you can burn a spell slot effectively up to the number of sneak attack dice you have.
Which will probably be 4. To do basically that much extra sneak damage.
Yep.
The next attack, assuming it hits, which it probably will if you're burning a spell slot. We're going to make sure it does at the very least. I can't say it's bad because it's like, yeah, it loses 2 spell slots, but also gains 3 sneak dice.
It's 3 sneak attack. The stealth bonus is cute when you need it because it's a pretty like +8. It's pretty big.
Yeah, it is a
Or
big stealth
effectively
bonus.
effectively no cost.
It gets 6+ int skills and a crap ton of skills. So this is a crap ton of skills for something that usually gets 2+ int. So
Yeah.
That really weighs a lot. Sacred Defense is an okay defensive ability. Sacred Strike is a
Nah,
Yeah.
offensive ability, honestly.
Yeah.
The fact that it's just your next attack equal and effectively like assuming you're gonna go full cleric realistically. You're gonna do full
Yeah.
cleric and then a level of rogue to get into it. So at best is gonna be for like a 4th level spell slot for 4d6 isn't great.
No. They were kind of.
You're probably more likely if you're gonna blow a 4th level spell slot to do it on sacred defense just to have +4 sacred bonus to AC for 4 rounds.
No, but you can, at the same time, you can, if you have the swift action to waste anyways, throw like level 2 spells or something away for just a bit of extra damage.
That's true. At a certain point, when you're not doing a ton with your low spell slots, so getting a couple extra dice is not the worst, but
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I think it's B.
Yeah, I think B is about right. Okay. Ugh.
The Shadow Mine.
Yeah.
It loses 3 casting level. Oh, it's a manifester. It loses 3
3
manifester.
manifester levels. Yeah. It loses 3 manifester levels in order to, let's see.
Get 3 sneak attack dice and some other stuff probably.
Yeah, it's 3 sneak attack dice. No is a read thoughts, which it probably would have learned from a manifesting level if it really fucking wanted to. Can once per day manifest it or reduce power cost. Reduce by class level.
You have Cloud Mind. Same thing. Reduce once per day by class level minimum 1. You gain Mass Cloud Mind. Same thing. Once per day, you can cast it for cheaper. And your capstone is once per round is a free action immediately after successfully dealing a sneak attack to a target. You can cast manifest Cloud Mind against that target.
Yeah, so Cloud Mind is a save or you can't see me, basically. It is infinitely crappier than just the fucking base invisibility spell.
Considering it's a mind affecting single target invisibility.
Yes.
It does work on things that invisibility doesn't work on, like blind sense, blind sight, scent, tremor sense.
Yes. That is the positive of it. Mass Cloud Mind is also a similar idea, except by the virtue of how it works, infinitely fucking crappier, because if you actually need to cast Mass Cloud Mind, you have the flaw of if anything saves, you're basically screwed.
You're screwed. Yeah.
It's... Yeah, I have several problems with this concept, not the least of which is there's just a better non-prestige class that does the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
2 of them, actually, because Pick Psychic Rogue or Lurk, they're both basically the same idea.
Yeah, it's just not good.
No.
Oh.
It's not like... It's not actually, probably is F territory. I think, but it's... Because we did just point out 2 classes that were better than it.
Directly, yes.
Yes, okay, let's just go to F and move on.
Oh.
Alright, Spy Master. Oh, wait.
It's one of those weird ones, because it's a 7-level class.
It's a 7-level class. Okay, they did actually give you a sneak attack dice. I forgot that this wasn't... I was about to write D. It's like, oh wait, this has sneak dice. Doesn't have anything fucking else that was worth a shit.
It has 2 sneak attack dice.
It does have 2. Yeah, over certain levels. It's not the best fucking ratio, but...
You make a cover identity where you get some small bonuses on disguise, bluff and gather information checks. You can eventually make more cover identities.
Yeah.
You get undetected alignment just as an ability. You can don a disguise in 1/10 the normal time, so D3 minutes.
And I'll remove armor. What, half the normal time?
If I have no time. You get a bonus equal to your class level to wisdom saving throws for specifically divination scrying.
And spot checks to notice sensors.
You get the ability to use magic aura at will to hide magic auras or create magic auras.
Shield
You get
your
2
own
sneak attack dice.
specifically shield your own magic items from detect. Yeah, or yeah, you can use the
Yes,
shield.
one of the things you can use with magic aura is turn off aura of
Okay, yeah.
items. You can make magic auras, and you can also hide magic auras with it.
Okay, so you make all your equipment pure mundane.
Provide someone to have some way to see through it. You eventually get the Slippery Mind ability. You can do a number of targeted dispel magics, but only for scrying sensors. Because you're really expecting people to scry on you a lot.
Apparently, yeah.
You're expecting people to scry on you so often that it was clearly supposed to be a skill-based, likely int-focusing class, that you get 3+ int modifier uses per day of a targeted greater dispel magic that only targets scrying sensors.
Well, when you run to that one scrying sensor, you have a ton of attempts to try and get rid of it.
This wizard is really persistent. And then you get a bonus that only matters for your deep cover thing. D. It's just D. Unless you want to make it an F.
No, it's not an F.
And it's certainly not a C.
Yeah, I think it is in D. I will say, okay, for the concept, for the non-combat part of this concept, it actually does what it's supposed to do. I do think that at least cover identity and magic aura, oddly enough, have strangely neat abilities. I do like the idea that like I could just walk down the street as a beggar with all my normal fucking equipment under a cloak or something, and nothing's going to detect me. On the other hand, this is really looking at a campaign where the DM loves to have like magical detectives running around looking for the player characters at all times for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, also, you know what else you could do if you want to have all your gear appear mundane? You can just have a wizard cast that spell, just a wizard spell.
Yeah, I know. I do think it has a duration, and depending on how much stuff you have, it could be a pretty decent burden on a spell list or something. That's the best argument I have there. I don't know. But yeah, this is a D regardless. Street Fighter.
It is a first level spell with a 1 day per level duration.
Alright, so if I have like 15 pieces of gear. Alright, so let's see. You have precisely 1 sneak attack dice, good base attack bonus, competence bonus on initiative that eventually scales to +3, uncanny dodge, okay, stuff that actually requires me to read. +2 competence bonus on a couple skills. Couple uses of stand tough. This is a fortitude save defensive roll. Yes, this is a fortitude save defensive roll.
Defensive roll.
No damage actually. Yeah. Instead of taking non-lethal damage equal to half the amount of damage blow would have dealt. Fails, takes damage normally.
Don't have to be aware of it. You get it twice a day. You get 1 sneak attack die. You get a uncanny dodge.
Yeah. Who made this and why? What was even the concept? What were you even trying to do here?
Well, look, I want a street tough guy who maybe gets a sneak attack in every once in a while, can just shrug off a hit or two a day, and then has slightly better initiative. I mean, it's hard to flank. No, sorry, it's hard to get flat-footed.
Yeah,
He's always ready.
I feel like they're decided they need a 5-level class and there was a checklist of the amount of features it's supposed to have or something. I'm... It doesn't even particularly sell me on its fluff very well. It's like...
You haven't heard of Street Fighters before? Punch cars and shit.
Say Ken and Ryu.
From Streets.
I mean, it doesn't offend me like Purple Dragon Knight, but
There's not much that should.
I mean, it's not even D material because it does work at least.
yeah, I'm giving this a C- because yeah, it's just why.
It is a case of no one's actually going to go into this.
No. All right, Tempest.
Yeah, do you want to do wield?
Yeah, that's pretty much the entirety of this. Is like, do you want to wield? If the answer is no, then why are you looking at this?
You eventually get a 5-level class, so it's pretty small. Plus 3 AC when dual wielding. A double weapon or two weapons. Eventually, you reduce the penalties for dual wielding effectively by 2 over the course of your level. So if you're using light weapons, you no longer have a penalty. If you're using non-light weapons, you go down to -2 as opposed to -4.
Yep.
That's just fine. You can apply the effects of certain feats from one weapon to the other weapon as well, as long as those feats can be applied legally. Weapon focus, greater weapon specialization, improved critical weapon focus, and weapon specialization. So if they can be applied to that weapon on one of them, you can do it the other. So if you're like a fighter going into this, which is not unlikely at all, considering it also has a pretty hefty feat tax.
Yeah. Rather feat tax.
2 weapon fighting, improved weapon fighting, mobility, spring attack, and dodge. The entire spring attack line.
Yeah. Like,
and then the first two weapon fighting feats.
Spring attack. Okay, so mobility and spring attack are more the tax on this one. Dodge is at least okay, but yeah.
Well, it goes into the fact that your 10th level or your 5th level ability deals with spring attack. But if you wanted to wield 2 different weapons and you were a fighter and grabbed all the improved crit, weapon focus, weapon specialization, they'll just apply to both of them. And then your capstone is when you do a spring attack, you can attack with each weapon.
Yeah, when you make spring attack, can attack once each with 2 different weapons as an attack action. Huh.
As opposed to move and throw a single attack, it's move and throw 2 attacks.
I wonder how that works with the other 2 spring attack feats. I'd have that book open.
But you're not actually realizing that the true power of 2 weapon spring attack is not actually a dual wielding feat. It's the fact that it technically doesn't say these have to be of 2 light weapons, right? There's nothing stopping you from just wailing some dude with a great sword and then dropping it, drawing another great sword with quick draw, and then railing him with the second great sword. It's a different weapon, and then running off.
I am actually wondering. It should be noted that you could also just have 2 weapon pounds, which it's, but that's a different matter entirely. Okay, bounty assault's the second attack.
You can only do so much. 2 weapon pounds didn't exist yet.
Yeah. When using spring attack fate, you designate 2 foes rather than 1. Your movement does not provoke from either of them. While using an attack action with spring attack feat, you can make a second attack with a -5 penalty. Use both attacks against one target with feat, or split your attacks between them. Okay, so it is a single attack action. Okay, so it was just throw an extra attack onto it, but it would still stack with bounty assault and rapid blitz if you are inclined to take them. Which, considering you have the whole feat line, you might as well. Makes you a pretty mobile thing. But yeah, I think the 5th level is the most questionable level on this whole thing, and everything else is good.
But here's the secret. If you don't want the 5th level, just don't take it.
Yes, I know. As I said, the 5th level is the most questionable one. You don't even have to take it.
You just don't take it. You take your no longer taking a penalty on 2 weapon fighting and 2 AC and go about your merry way.
Yeah. And you technically have 2 weapon versatility for whatever that's worth, I guess.
Yeah, if you want different weapons in each hand, we're a fighter to be able to get the deeper, to get weapon specialization and the greater focus specializations.
Yeah.
Which again, being a fighter going into this is not unexpected.
No, it's you're most likely a dual wielding fighter, basically.
Yeah. If you want to be a dual wielding class, you could do worse.
Yep. I think this also lives in B territory, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got plus for, again, it actually executes on its concept. It's in a really simple way too, because there is no cognitive load from this class practically.
No.
It is increased. It is increased numbers on my character sheet. That is pretty much all it does.
Make these numbers bigger by 2.
Make these numbers bigger by 2, and in the off chance that something weird happens, I have 2 different weapons. I don't have to worry about like doing anything amazing.
I can keep the same math going.
Yeah. Thief Acrobat. You are a living definition of D, from what I remember.
Well, let's see. You get fast acrobatics. Okay, moving on. You get to stand up from prone for free. You get a bonus on balance stuff. You get a dodge bonus to AC, which eventually becomes plus.
Plus 1 dodge bonus to AC. It becomes higher when you fight defensively.
Yes, and then they both increase by 1. So you eventually get a plus 2 dodge bonus to AC, and which goes up to 3 if you're fighting defensively.
Yeah.
I mean, just having a plus 2 dodge bonus to AC is nice.
Yeah. No penalty to your AC or melee attacks when kneeling, sitting, or prone, which is cute. That's actually kind of cute.
Have to wear light armor, but you're probably wearing light armor for this. You get slow fall. You get acrobatic charge, which is at least useful.
Yeah.
You can charge over difficult terrain and through allies, which are not things you would normally do.
Yeah.
Defensive roll with the rogue ability. You get it twice at 5th level, which is cute. You get skill mastery in balanced climb, jump, and tumble. And then you get improved evasion. It has no combat abilities.
No. Yeah, you're basically giving up sneak attack dice for more than usual features. The fact that agile fighting is at least a passive straight up plus 2 dodge bonus. And actually gets rid of is a plus 2 dodge bonus and specifically gets rid of any penalties for being on the ground.
Yeah. So you don't get people don't get like the plus 2 to hit you stuff or all that stuff on your own. You can also just fight while on the ground with no penalty, and if you do want to get up, it doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah.
And two uses defensive rolls cute and some skill mastery. You're losing realistically 3 sneak attack dice to get into it.
2.5.
But they're
because it's every other level, so it's weird, but
it is. I'm typically considering what you'd be at like 20, which would be like rogue 15, thief acrobat
5. Yeah.
In which case, in that case, you only lose 2 because you get them on odd levels.
Yeah. Yeah, because
so 2 to 3 sneak attack dice for it, but you do get more than you usually would for losing sneak attack dice.
Yeah. Because this is a decent amount of features.
I'm inclined to give it a C-.
I am too, because combat features aren't necessarily always damage features. Defensive features are not insignificant, especially ones that aren't insignificant, or at least something to look at.
Like just a dodge bonus, which also stacks over the dodge bonus. Just getting plus 2 AC out of a class is not bad.
No. It also helps,
especially when it's a dodge bonus, so it's going to work against as long as you're not flat-footed everything. So
yeah, it also helps as 5 levels. So yeah,
and it's only a 5 level diff. So
yeah,
if these features spread out across 10 levels, it'd be trash.
Yes. Or if they extrapolate this to 10 levels, it would probably just be trash as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Vigilante. I don't know. I can do a lot with 33 third level spells.
It does have an incredible number of 3rd level spells. I don't know why it has 4th level spells on the table. It doesn't get any. It learns 4th level spells, but doesn't get any spell slots. It's very strange.
Let's see, charisma based.
Bonuses to got information, knowledge. Smite, person you have literally seen committing a crime.
One of the most specific smites, I think.
It is personally witnessed committing a crime. And you have to use it within 3 days of seeing of the crime. Otherwise, you cannot use it.
Okay.
That's the 3-day rule from Zabungle.
Okay.
You can search. You get fast search. Who cares?
Yeah. Speak with dead once per day.
Quick hide. Let's use a bluff check as opposed to a hide, or to hide as a move action rather than a standard action. Get a bonus on it.
Yeah.
You get dimensional anchor once per day, and you get metal at 9th. What spells do you actually get?
Accelerate movement, alarm, rope, cause fear, distort speech, erase, expeditious retreat, mage hand, Nissel's magic aura, open, close.
I get haste.
Okay.
That haste and I think that's slow on there.
I get swift invisibility. That's not the worst.
See invisibility, look at creatures fine, shadow conjurer, hypnotic or rainbow pattern. A greater invisibility as a 4th level spell is not bad at all.
Yeah, you get greater invisibility, you get freedom movement.
Well, Spellist is pretty fine selection of utility stuff.
Yeah. Your
Which
bardic.
makes sense. It wasn't attacking a combat spell list. So
Yeah. You're bardic casting too, so you basically just.
yeah, you have no, and then you just spontaneously cast.
Yeah.
This smite is cute. It is one of those prestige classes that you kind of need to work with your DM to be like, are we going to be, in my home city, so I can actually use my smite ability, and will I actively see people committing crimes so I can use my smite ability?
Or we played a very specific campaign because otherwise the smite ability to sweet glory is nothing.
Did you just buy the Cityscape book? And we're going to be spending a lot of time in one city because my smite ability only works in my home city if I see crime.
All right, so assuming this is a Ravnica campaign.
Right, Sharn. It's a place you can make it work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than a lot of the Cityscape ones that were locked to one city because like losing the smite's painful. Like really, you want to be able to use the smite because it's just good. But the spell casting it has is perfectly fine. For a 4th level caster, it's a bunch of utility stuff. It gets metal, but the other abilities are just skill bonuses or minor stuff. So how useful this is varies greatly on how often you're going to be able to actually get the smite off.
Yeah, and God, that is entirely campaign focused, but generally you're going to be operating outside of a hub city, but even as just normal adventurers of one sort or another, you're going to have a hometown. But how
often things are occurring in that hometown?
Yeah. For an average adventurer, I'd probably say like part-time, but not always. So when you're away, your class features are really not that great. You have utility spells and a medium attack bonus.
Like the only thing that cares about your hometown is the smite. Everything else just works. I mean, but at the same time, the smite's a big part of it.
Yeah.
Like the smite is the combat thing you get from this class, effectively. So I think as a general thing, I'd probably put it in like C C minus.
Yeah, I'll go C minus. I think its utility magic just gets it out of D, honestly.
I think it's if it didn't have like being able to have a party that can have someone else dip into like haste and slow and like freedom movement, greater invisibility. Those are just good spells to have as a marshal.
Yeah. Slow, probably a little bit less so because just trying to get to stick, but
Yeah, but like things that don't need saves, like haste, greater invisibility. Whether you're like a rogue going into this or a fighter going into this, either one will be happy to be invisible and just wailing on people.
yeah.
Haste is just good no matter what if you're a melee combatant, and also it's a party buff, so you can free up need to maintain concentration from your actual like wizards.
Well, there's no concentration on haste. It's just fire and forget.
There's no concentration.
Yeah. But it is still like they don't need to waste their action doing that when they could be doing something else.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think C minus is fine.
Yeah. Virtuoso. All right, Bard Prestige class. It just loses a Bard level, but then let's see, Bardic music.
Bard Prestige class is the bane of our existence.
This one's a lot simpler.
Bardic stacks for Bardic music, Inspire Courage. Also gains the Fascinate Bardic Music ability if you don't already have it. And then you get Virtuoso performances.
Yeah. Okay, it specifically stacks up Inspire Courage and nothing else you care. And you care about nothing else in Bardic music, anyways. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you get Virtuoso. You get You get a number of uses per day equal to your class level or your Virtuoso level. You can use any form of performance as part of the ability. Just a standard action to start. Requires concentration. Unlike Bardic music, doesn't require to restrict your spellcaster or magic item activation. You have a failure chance if you're deaf, so that matters so much. What are the actual effects? Okay, pervasive swung. You can do a performed skill. Replace a diplomacy check with a perform check. Requires 10 consecutive rounds of concentration to take effect, and can only affect a particular people once per day. Sustaining song. Allies within 30 feet of them, you become stable or regain 1 hit point if there are negatives. You can keep it up for 5 minutes. Who cares? Concentrate. Enemies within 30 feet attempting to cast a spell need a concentration check DC equal to your perform check to avoid losing the spell, which you can keep up for 10 rounds. That one's actually not terrible. It is just straight battling concentration with perform. Like they can't just move away because you have to be within 30 feet. But
yeah, but it's a decent amount of space.
Give allies rage. Literally just give allies rage.
Yeah. Well, if I go on rage, I'm not spending daily use of it, which is neat specifically for a barbarian.
Dominate some of you have already fascinated, which explains why you get the fascinate performance for if you didn't already have it.
Yeah. It's more of an out of combat thing, but still good.
And then your big capstone thing. Allies within 10 feet who can see and hear your performance are affected by trucing. So trucing.
30 feet.
Oh, that's 30 feet.
Yeah. So true scene for the party actually, because true scene is single target normally.
Yeah. I mean, it's perfectly fine because you lose base attack bonus because it's a bad base attack bonus and a mid base attack bonus, but you're a bard, so who cares?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, you do kind of fight. You have medium base attack bonus and more armor. you do keep your bardic music progression for the one thing you care about. And you only lose 1 level spell casting, so you don't give up much to do this one.
No,
You just also don't gain much to do this one. I think the big things would be the concentration check equal to spell level, or equal to performance check to cast spells in the area. And occasionally the True Seeing would be useful. The other ones are all kind of very meh.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah, there's basically a few useful ones, but yeah, you don't really lose terribly much, especially if you're doing a more casty bard, which is a viable enough thing, especially after spell compendium. All the same.
If you lean more into doing support and not as much fighting yourself, I think it'd be fine. You don't really gain a ton, is really all it boils down to, though. Again, you're not giving up much, but you're also not gaining much. And it doesn't. The features aren't odious, so it's still fine feature wise. I think it just sits right in C.
Yeah. Okay, so you get into this class at 8. Alright, so you take this for 8 and 9, then Sublime Chord at 10. Or no, wait, 8, 9, 10, then Sublime Chord is 11 and 12, and then you do the rest of this class, increasing Sublime Chord's caster level.
I think I need to make a rule we're not allowed to talk about Sublime Chord anymore.
Alright! Finally, well played, Outrider.
Well, it's only 3 levels, so...
It's only 3 levels, and Wild Plains Offensive is the full attack, as long as your mount only took a single move ability.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. And on your way, you this continues to advance Animal Companion / Special Mount if you have it. Class level 2 ride checks and handle animal.
Fine. Wild Plains Stalker. You use your Outrider skill ranks. Your mount uses your skill ranks rather than your own for hide and move silently. That's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Your mount speed increases by 10 feet. And you can do full attacks if your mount moves. It's fine. If you're actually doing mounted, it's one. If you're actually planning on doing a mounted character, it's one of the 2 prestige classes you should take.
Yeah.
It is not as good as the other one, but
it is not as good as the other one, but it does. It does go with a few things. Simply because it has Wild Plains Offensive. It actually goes with the Worm one pretty well from Sandstorm.
Oh, it would actually go great with the Worm one from Sandstorm.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. I would put it as an A along with Cavalier.
Yeah.
They're different approaches. Cavalier is make one attack and things spontaneously cease to exist, whereas this is just be a mobile full attacker.
Yeah.
And there are mounted class, like when we get to Sandstorm, Ashworm Dragoon is just good.
Yeah.
Unlike the Frostburn one where you got a moose, which wasn't.
A moose that was not an animal companion.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're done with this one. Coming up to a C. We gave 1 F and 1 S. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, 2 Fs. Oh, wait, 2 Fs. 3 Fs. 3 Fs. I can count. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh right, Shadow Mind.
Yep.
Yeah, Shadow Mind. Oh. All right. That puts us at 2.0961. Right about.
Right above the DMG.
Yep.
Yeah,
Considering. Yeah.
it's one of the problems with books that have a lot of options. They're just never going to be high.
No. That's okay. I think that we're not going to run into a book with more than
a lot of
half.
options anymore.
I don't think we're going to run into a book that has like more than half as many options as this one has, or half as many classes as this one has. Right. So that gets us all the way to. Yeah. So that puts it there. So and also the next, or we're also going to start getting the ones that are probably more competitive with the stuff towards the top of the list by virtue of not having so many classes that will just
Pull the average down.
Yeah, pull the average down. Yeah, so next we have Races of the Wild, followed by Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Storm.
Which I think combined have significantly less prestige classes than this book.
I would hope so.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the last hurrah, or this book is the last hurrah of dumping all the prestige classes that we previously made in the 3.0 X and Y books. Like Song and Silence, Tome and Blood, of etc. etc. And Defenders of the Faith, because one book had to be different. But yeah, I think that finishes up for this week. Oh, it definitely finishes up for this week. Nowhere near as overtime as the last complete book was, at least. But yeah, join us on Sunday for Super Robot Wars 30, where we get closer to finishing it. I think we're a couple weeks out, but not too far. Join
We
us.
have a couple more DLC missions to do, and then the final closer.
Yeah. Which is like a 6-mission run or something.
Yep, 6-mission run that locks you of everything else once you start it.
Yeah. All right. And join us on Monday for more Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory.
Yep.
Also, not too far from the end of that one. And join us back here on Thursday for more D&D and Hindsight, where we will be going over Monster Manual 5. The last monster manual.
Oh.
But yeah, till then, I'm Vincent.
I've been the Krampus.
I'm a Chip.
Ivan Hunter Grain.
And I'm Vincent. And remember, it is a DC 80 tumble check in order to have Hindsight, which is 2020. Which means you want to take one level in Exemplar. Most indeed.